Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm James Rose and this is Imperator Rome. So, last time we finished off, we finished our war and we marched back to Rome, started recruiting some more soldiers. I did notice just before starting that Rome is actually struggling for food right now. So I'm going to instead pull the army down to here to hopefully help with food in the capital. We don't want our people starving, now do we? Okay, so with that army pulled out, that looks to have helped. It's still decreasing though, which is not good. Distinguished Hercule. Okay. Some people... Demand they bow to Rome. Okay, so this is talking about these here. Tributary. To be fair, they have 4,000 men. Do they have any allies? They have one ally which isn't very strong. I'm just going to demand they bow. Their ally's probably this guy. Ooh. They said no. Okay, well we know where our army's going then. To war. Oh, these guys are done. Let's start bringing these guys down. People of Marcia feel robbed after becoming a client state under our rule. They're looking for opportunities to get out of the alliance. Though they're recent allies, they've played an important role in our armies already. Maybe it's time to make some concessions. We don't quite have that money. I don't really want to give them land. Just ignore them. Okay, another person we want to get on our side. Who are you? You are this little one province here. Let's just see if we can... Let's see if they'll just be reasonable. Generous offer was rebuked. Oh, we didn't get a claim on them. Do we already have one by chance? No, we don't already have a claim on them. So, did I not get the claim because I offered them money? Is that what that is? So, it would probably be best if I just don't offer money in the future. Okay, next one. Another little guy. This is these guys. We can... Okay, yeah. More likely to succeed if we can isolate it. More likely to succeed if they're corrupt or fickle. I should have looked at this before. Offer them... Let's try offering them protection. Because if we get these guys, that'll take away this guy's ally. Why is everyone saying no? God damn it. Okay, but we can easily... Actually, let's just check Rome's food again while I'm thinking about it. Also, all you guys come down here. Rome, you're still struggling for food. Not too badly. You have, like, 100 months of food there, based on current consumption. So we can come back to that. You... Oh no, you have more allies than I thought. So are these all miners? I'm not sure where this bottom one is. Okay, they're down there. That's that one. So we could take out all three of these at once. I can most likely win in a straight up battle, and then by that time my allies should have, or my feudatories should have come down here. Threaten war. Yes, I don't think any of them really matter. Oh yeah, I kind of have some minor allies now, don't I? I don't really care about bringing my allies into this. Okay, they're disloyal subjects. Will they still get called in? Or would it like break them being my subject if I attack now? Marcia, what's the big deal, man? How do I find out how much they like us? They have a positive opinion. What's wrong about that? Okay, so for our feudatories, what I should probably do is go through and improve opinions. Excuse me, I just need to sneeze. Sorry about that. Yes, I should probably... We have quite a lot of political influence right now, so we could go through and improve opinions of our feudatories. And then, who else is our feudatory? You are, I think? Feudatory to Rome, yep. I think it's just those three now. Feudatory, feudatory, feudatory. Oh no, I'm missing one. You? Where are you? You're also my feudatory. There we go. Okay, so if we were to declare war on you... I'm afraid of like these people breaking the feudatory status. I could call this guy in. Who will join me? This guy will join me. And this dude down here. I don't feel like we should have any issues, even if they don't actually help. So let's just call this guy in because we can, and see how this goes. This also confirmed for me how the... Oh, I don't have money. Sorry, I'm not paying for my troops. That was stupid. That was a major boo-boo. Okay, we are paying for our soldiers now. Looks like they weren't paying for theirs either. However, those guys were, so I'm just going to back off. We can call you into a war. Sure. Now, importantly, are these guys going to help me? Okay, it looks like they are helping. So my feudatories can't just break free because they don't want to be in a war I've started. That's good to know. This time I think I'm just going to demand. Everyone keeps saying no. I would like to just get the claim. Everyone, I don't know why everyone hates me so. Do I not have enough troops? Is that what it is? I know I have, like, people have bad opinions of me because I just conquered all this territory. But you would think I'm strong enough for them to bow to me. More demanding, please. And yet again they said no. And my men don't have full morale, but we should still be able to take this fight. Well, that was easy enough. Somewhere in Sicily. I would like them to actually work with me. So, are you... So this is more likely to accept if corrupt or fickle. He's not corrupt or fickle. That's more likely to accept if they're weak and isolated. So if I go here... They do... Oh no, they're actually in an alliance with me already. So I would guess I would probably only be able to get them to accept with the bottom one, offering them more protection. Hey, they accepted. Excellent. We now have a new tributary. Oh god, is that a Marshal 14 leader? They don't currently have full morale. And their troops kind of suck. I think we can take this. We also have 6,000 men to reinforce us. Oh, they ran away. Okay, I think we've caught one of them this time, and it's the one that didn't have full morale, so we should hopefully crush this. There we go. Now, can we march down to here? These are wars, aren't they? Yeah. Looks like we can't get through these guys. Will you give me military access? No. So we can't take out those guys in this war. However, we can take out the little guys up here. So what I'm going to do, I think, is just let my little subjects do the sieges. Because why should we waste our men doing that? What I do also want to do is just recruit a few more heavy infantry. And we probably need supply trains at some point. I'm still worried about the food shortage here though. It's going down really slowly. I don't know what the best way of us making more food is though. Monthly food income. Any food that is not consumed by populace of the territory will be contributed to the food storage. All territories in the province can draw from this storage to feed their inhabitants. Armies in the province also consume this. So, I see. So really, what I could do with doing is going to like here. This has a barracks, which is increasing manpower, but it actually produces grain. So I think I'd be better off building a farm here. Yeah, that would increase the food by 50%. This province makes 2 food. It's actually one of our highest ones. Yeah, so there's 2 provinces that make food. The other one, I don't believe has enough people in it. I had a look before we started. So I'm going to build a farm here. And then you're the other one with grain. Oh no, you're the one I was just on. No, you're not. Okay, is that we already have a farm here. I can't build a second farm. Okay. Fair enough. So that will add an extra food each month, which will, or if I remove these troops, should then get us to the positive, I think. Now, where is diplomacy map mode? None of these are diplomacy. I don't think I can edit these, can I? Diplomacy map mode. Yeah, so we're at war with all these small guys. We can't get down to this guy, but we can take all 3 of these, so we'll do that. How is your food situation? Absolutely fine, I believe. So we'll take these guys and bring them down here. Now, I obviously, there's a lack of food here. Can I not bring more food in from outside the province somehow? I feel like I should be able, like, this province has tons of food. Can I not import food from here and bring it to here? There doesn't appear to be a way to do that, unless I'm missing it. I would have thought it would be on this screen. Can we, is there any other way to improve these areas that produce food? I don't think there is. I can move pops here, which in turn would allow me to build more buildings. So if I add another building, it just says too few people. It doesn't tell me how many I need for another one. But say, I say move pop here from... What do I not care about? Horses. I don't really care about horses. So, what's this arrow? Is that like a migration? If I do this, it costs a little bit of money. I do that a few times. Then, can I build a second farm? No. Okay. How do I build a second farm? You have 10 pops. You have 15 pops, but we can't build a second building. Let's just keep moving pops here until I can. Let's just do a couple. Okay, so you have 19 pops now. Still can't build. If I do one more, does that make a difference? Oops. No. So Norba now has 19 people, but we still can't build a second building. How many does it need? I'll try 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It now actually is above. Still not enough people. And there's too many people in this province now, so I'll move a couple back. So, view pops, move from Norbert. I also just check all of the territories are now within their population limits. Yeah, they are. That was a waste of money. We didn't learn anything. I wanted to learn how many pops are required for a second building, but even going up to 25, it didn't quite do it. Also, why was this siege lifted? Now, I don't suffer attrition here as long as I have food, do I? Arrival at court. Lately, our consul has come into conflict with Appius Claudius Caesus. Sure. Every turn decision, their opinions persistently clashing. If one of them says south, the other will promptly say north. If one wants to trade with a neighbour, the other will argue for war. This constant bickering is ruining whatever authority Quintus used to have. The atmosphere in Rome is at a breaking point. Lose some popularity. That would take me down to 72. I don't want to go below 80, sorry. I start seeing him as a rival, and he loses some loyalty. That's enough. That's fine. Stop with the nonsense, mate. Governors. I know a bit more about this now. Basically, what this is like, I think it's called statesmanship. It's basically how good the person is at doing any job. So, and the longer they do a job for, the better statesmanship they'll get. Ooh. So, what I want, arguably, here. So these people both have okay statesmanship. You are from the mercantile faction. You're also prominent. Prominence commerce. That sounds good. You're in charge now. Our vassal for a ducat. While our own nation is struggling to find the funds we need, our vassal blah has gold to spare. So, send a request to our vassal. All of our vassals lose opinion, or all of our subjects lose opinion, or we lose some popularity. Yeah, I think our subjects should give to their overlord. We protect them, and they need to pay protection charge. How are you guys doing for food? And he said no. They had the audacity to refuse, call it ridiculous and unreasonable demand. Lose some popularity, and they don't like us. Bummer. How's your food? Your food's alright. I don't have any supply things. I should probably build a couple. I don't know how good these things actually are. If I build them in different provinces, then they can take their food from those 2 different provinces. Okay, we've got that siege now. Oh, it looks like my subjects burnt it as well. So we need to siege this one down and that one, and then we'll peace out for these 3. I still don't know what like a good amount of troops would be for going to war with these guys. Military experience. Oh yeah, military experience is for these. I need 100 to get one of them. I think we want to go down this one. Pirates. Oh no. 15 pirates. I only have 9 ships. That's another thing we need. We need more ships. So, where are our ports? There's a port here. Build ships. And unfortunately, I don't know what's good. So, we should build one of each. There's another port here. You build one of each as well. There's 18,000 men there. They just ran away. Okay, my supply trains are done. They can hold 50 food each. So that'll be 100 in total. That will triple almost the food we can currently have. Oh, we can get a ton of money. None shall hide. So that's some prestige. Bit of money. We get the cruel trait. Some people become loyal to the consul. Can't argue with that. We kill a citizen. We gain some popularity. None shall hide. The money is very much appreciated. And then you two just come down here and start feeding my troops. Or actually, to be fair, we can just go here. We're just waiting for our feudatories to take that. We got an invention. Currently a base cost of 100. They cost a lot. Don't think we need any of this right now. I want to know what starting experience does. It's a military thing, so I assume it's the experience of our troops. Yeah, they have experience here. So I imagine as that goes up, they get better at combat. Rome, how are you looking for food? Food is ticking up, 1 a month. Excellent. So as long as we keep our troops away from Rome for now, once that's high, we can station some troops there. We just don't want to leave troops in there for a long period of time. Those pirates went away as well, which is good. Maybe they saw me. They heard about me building more ships to kill them, so they ran away. Stability has increased. Excellent. That's what I want to hear. My stability is now ticking down due to the increase, but hey, I won't argue. I still don't really get what the co-console does here. Does he just like argue with me? Tributary influx. Recently been a large influx of alien traders and travellers visiting Ostia. As Alea is under our protection, they have opened up and tried to become more friendly. That's good. Money, local tax, or population growth. I'll take the money right now. Okay, we have all 3 of these siege down now, so let's sue for peace, and we'll take all 3 of these. And they can't really say no. I wish I could demand money in this. Oh well. Those 3 provinces will do. Oh no, sorry, territories. I should at least get the particular names right. This is a good way to get rid of aggressive expansion as well, because it's 3 small nations. So I barely took any aggressive expansion for doing that. All 3 of them have forts, which is unnecessary. Maybe I should dismantle some of the forts. Do they cost me money? They don't cost money, but I can get some money back from dismantling them. I don't think they cost money anyway. Let's check our economy. Expenses. Army maintenance, fleet maintenance. Oh yeah, fort maintenance is a thing. They do cost a little bit of money per tick. So, I think if we just keep like this middle fort here is fine. Although, oh, they're in different, so that's in this province. These 2 are in the same province though, so keeping both of them is definitely unnecessary. That has a higher garrison, we'll delete this one. There we go. Also, that city building thing really should go away when I, somebody took prisoners. Pate of this prisoners released. Do we care about either of these guys? If we go characters, and we look for the imprisoned ones. So many characters, don't know who any of them are. These 2. They both kind of suck, honestly. I'm not too interested in either of these guys. They're both also from my subjects. If I pay for to have my subjects' prisoners ransom, will my subjects like me more? How much does it cost? Cost too much. I'm not paying for these. If they were mine, I might consider it, but I'm not paying for my subjects' prisoners to be ransomed. How are we doing food-wise here? You have an absolute ton of food, so you guys are going to go sit here and stock up on your food. Next, we need to decide who we're going after. You have a single ally who is this person. Okay, so they're allied with them, so that's 2 decent-sized nations. We can also turn off maintenances and fort maintenance. So we are now making 14 ducats a month, which is good, I think, maybe, hopefully. And we probably want to... Yeah, 14 ducats is enough to make a new heavy infantry every month. We built some more ships. I don't know how good we are with ships. We'll just wait till we go to war and see how many ships our enemies have. Now, I've been using bottleneck. If I go to you guys... Okay, it only tells me here what it does for the units in my army. Foreigner arrives, minor character has arrived in our country, sure. So, how do I find out what units... Oh, here. Archers, heavy cavalry, heavy infantry, light infantry, and supply train. Because I definitely want my supply trains fighting. So, heavy infantry are the best things to use with bottleneck. Maybe I should just get another, like, 4 of them. I've got 10 archers. That's enough to do any sieges. Yeah, let's just get some more heavy infantry. They are, after all... Hey, we got some tech. They're, after all, what Rome is known for. Let's go for a solid 6. And that'll put us at 32,000 men. Now, our tributaries are across the Adriatic. For many years, those in control of the Epirote lands have interfered with the region they call Magna Graecia. Now, with our territory beginning to overlap with their sphere of influence, it has become all too apparent there is only one solution. If we're ever to be free of their meddling, we must take to the sea and claim their land in order to protect our fair citizens of the so-called Magna Graecia, who wish to lead a peaceful existence under our rule. Rome gains a claim on every territory in the areas of Epirus and somewhere else. Okay, so we gain claims on every territory here and here. Excellent. We need to continue taking control of the boot before we go to Greece, though, I think. If we can wipe out these guys... I don't really want to take that territory up there yet. Provinces. No, regions. Why can I not click on regions? There we go. Yeah, so I don't think we need Gaul to complete... Cause we're doing our mission. This mission, I think, is just the boot. So we need Italia and Magna Graecia, I think. Maybe I should just look at exactly what it requires. Okay, so I need to destroy certain... Yeah. That one's Umbria no longer exists. Umbria is you? No, Umbria is you. Yeah. So we need to take these guys out. You is Apulia and Messapia. Sure. Okay, Apulia and Messapia are down here. These might actually be quite easy to take out, depending on their allies. You're allied with Messapia and these guys, who are that little nation. Okay, so we could easily come and take these 3 out, I think. In that case, let's get our new armies and bring them down here. Accident in Ostia. We've been told of a major industrial accident at the expense works in the vicinity of Ostia in Latium. Iron is the main export of the city, and it seems the knuckleheads in charge of the site allowed parts of the structural supports to fall into neglect. They tried to keep up the high demand. Well, that's not good. Iron is important. That's where I'm getting my heavy infantry from. A huge collapse has all but wiped out the working shift. Wiped out the working shift of slaves, and the owners have come grovelling to the provincial authorities for compensation to help with re-establishing production. The slaves themselves are none too happy with the loss of their friends and family, and naturally cagey about returning to work in such conditions. Without significant repairs, there is no way production can be maintained anywhere near the previous levels, and the slaves causing problems. Compensate the owners and ensure decent working conditions. My popularity has dropped because we changed console, so that wouldn't be a bad thing, and I have the money to pay that. A slave is killed no matter which one of these we pick. We will only cover the repair costs. I think the best thing here is to take popularity. Omen, aggressive expansion down, discipline, manpower recovery speed, income, general loyalty. I only have one general, and that guy used to be the consul. Well, I get extra food, that's pretty good. But I want to keep aggressive expansion down while we are aggressively expanding, so we're going to go for that. We're lacking a governor here. You don't have very high loyalty. You have pretty good statesmanship. I'd rather try and get these guys with higher stats, higher in statesmanship as well, though. Why are these all populist? God damn it. Okay, populist is now in charge. Mission has been completed. Pan-Italic Congress. There are at least 3 in mainland Italy. Oh, okay, cool. Wait, no. Was that... Oh no, I see. Approach Greeks is what we completed. So that was me when I was trying to get all the little nations to bend the knee, and I think only like 1 or 2 of them did. So we can now do Pan-Italic Congress, which I don't want to do. I want to wait and do destroy Italian allies. So there isn't anything to do here. Right now, we need to take some more territory, and if I take out these 2, that will fulfill a mission. So this time, before I forget, we will put the wages back up. Now, I can't see any enemy soldiers down there, but there are these 4,000 men here. Also, do we have any better generals? We actually don't. Hey, martial advances, nice. Yeah, as such, I will just leave this guy in charge. And drill army for experience gain. That puts maintenance cost up. I don't know if it hurts morale. If it doesn't hurt morale, it might be worth doing. I don't really care if the army is loyal to him. He's going to die soon anyway. He's quite old. Now, I think at the start of next month, I will just declare war on these guys, which will also call this little guy, and we can hopefully crush his 4,000. Morale is virtually maxed out now. Oh no, the Senate won't go to war. God damn it. Tyranny, neither of the rulers, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's because my popularity's dropped below 80. In that case, we need to make sure people like us more. Hold games. That will put popularity up slowly. You're the ruler, aren't you? Yes. Okay, so lose 5. He's got 706 ducats there. He's got more money than our whole nation. So he's gonna lose some game. He's gonna hold some games and get his popularity up a bit. It's currently ticking down, which isn't good. So what I really need is an event to get it up. God damn, I can't believe we can't declare war. Obviously the military's fairly for it. This guy isn't friends with any of the faction leaders either. So are there any negatives? Neither of the rulers of the Republic support this faction. That's a negative from them. I see. So that simply means that neither our console nor the co-console is from this faction. Then that's minus 5% for that. I get how that works. I have an alarm going off. In that case, we will end this here. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Hopefully next time we can get the government on our side, declare a war, and finish another mission. Until then, though, have a very nice day. I've been James Rose. Bye-bye.